After the big announcement in March about Elite Dangerous getting the biggest, bestest, world-breaking, amazing and super awesome update, or so they seem to overhype it, it won't be until 2020 when we'll see the results of this overhypedom. In the meantime, we get the first of the two announced new player experience building updates for this year. So then, what goodies are in the bag? Suddenly, like a surprise butt sex, the galaxy had spawned in several star systems seemingly out of nowhere. And only new players who haven't gained any ranks in combat, trade, or exploration can visit the places. Basically, these will be permit-locked systems, and you'll lose the permit only if you dock outside of these systems after leveling up. So unless I'm mistaken, technically you can just sit there and keep on ranking up and up and up, as long as you don't leave. Anyways, what do you do in these beginner zones? Well, you have easier missions and reduced rebuy. That's it. And here's the reason why this is one of the two things I hate in this update. See, this is a very common thing for Frontier developers. Instead of dealing with a real problem at hand, in this case it being new player experience directly, like the mission inconsistency in difficulty and griefing, as well as normal player protection in high security zones, let's just have most new players get a little playpen where they're easier to find and die, you scrub pieces of shit! I'll eat your genitals for breakfast! Yep, that sounds like a wonderful and totally smart idea. Next, we have an upgraded docking computer that additionally to docking your ship will now undock it. Frankly, I like the idea of making the game more accessible to people with something like this. And if you hate it, well then Mr. or Mrs. Elitist, go fuck a cactus. In fact, the same thing goes with the next item on the list, so, you know, go fuck two cactuses. The Supercruise Assist. This thing will do basically two things: automatically jump out on the target when you're close enough, and potentially steer your ship slightly to get to an object, but really that seems to be pointless for me, and instead what I'm actually looking forward to is the orbiting ability, because now I'll be able to make shots like these. Moving on then, we have Valpha. A free size 1 optional slot for every ship, and small ships even get 2 of them. Okay, setting aside the obvious, oh yay, we got some more things to put on our ships, my question is, who in the fucking mental breakdown weekend dreamt up this stupid idea? Why is it stupid, you may ask? Well, think. What would such a slot do to an already underwhelming balance between ships? Did really no one had the guts to stand up and say, hey guys, for example, each of these slots will add about 200 hull points from engineered hull reinforcements to all of the ships, and what's more, what about the ship specialization? Guys? The fuck? Seriously, this feels like the most incompetent and careless way of doing anything. Well, on to the more positive things. The UI will change in multiple places. Whoops, that's the wrong clip. Oh my god, what the wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my god, it looks so bad! On left and right panels, so I won't bother explaining what is exactly gonna change since you can see it for yourselves. Oh, and the trade screen will be getting a little bit of facelift as well, which is nice, but my question, in fact a suggestion that every trader has made at some point: where the fuck is buy all, sell all buttons? I don't want to click or hold a fucking button till it fills up. Oh my god, it's even slower. This is actual speed! What the fuck did you do? And then we have added information about the game in codex being placed in as player's handbook. Mostly it's just the game's manual being updated. It's just that it's put in the game itself. And yes, the game has a manual. If you just open the launcher on the top right corner, there it is. Oh, look, here's also the lore reason why you start in the Sidewinder. Why is it not in the goddamn game itself? And finally, the so-called interstellar initiatives finally being put in place, or as you may know them, more curated, month-long, multi-stage community goals. No, seriously, that's it. That's all it is. So yeah, that's all the April will have for us, the Space Truckers. Mostly positive changes, except for the new player zone, i.e. the seal clubbing rink, and the idiotical careless optional slot additions. And as expected, there is not much coming for Elite this year, year and a half. But frankly, in this update, this small little update, its ratio of bad versus good is the best I've seen in any of these updates previously. So the small team working on this update, well, mostly nice work. Anyways, I bet you have your own opinions on the update, so feel free to share them down below and all that good stuff. I sure as hell would like to see your nitpicks.